Hello, you guys. Happy Sunday. I'm going to give it a couple seconds to see who's jumping on live. I know it's Sunday. Hopefully, you guys all had an incredible weekend. Yesterday was just full of family time. We soaked it up. We went for a walk. We were sitting outside. Like, it was beautiful out and it was so nice. So today my husband actually goes to work, so he works on Sundays. So today is usually my day where I meal prep, get everything ready for the week, do all my chores, doing laundry. So the first thing that I always start my day off is with a little bit of Energize, because you guys, this stuff is seriously the best when it comes to energy and just getting yourself going for the day. I love my days to be productive. This is the day where you guys can set yourself up for success, when I'm going to talk a little bit about meal prepping, what I do to set myself up for success for the week. And I think you guys, sometimes we think like, well, I don't have time, or, I don't have time throughout the week to make sure that I'm eating clean. Well, whatever work that you put in today, so the planning that you put in today or the prepping that you do today, you guys, is going to be the hours worth of time that you save yourself throughout the week, okay? So I think of meal prepping as, what can I get done in an hour or two today to set myself up for success, so that I don't have to think about it for the rest of the week. So that when I am busy, when I worked full time and I came home and I was tired, exhausted, the last thing I wanted to have to do is do like chopping up things or getting dinner ready. Because sometimes dinner can take like an hour to 2 hours to get ready, right? Like, prep time for dinners can take a long time. That's probably the number one reason why we make the excuses not to eat clean, or we don't want to do the thing. So for me, what my meal prepping looks like is whatever I can get done today. What can I do today to take an hour or two out of my Sunday to prep for the entire week? Okay. So, if I have spaghetti squash for dinner one night, I can cook the spaghetti squash today to get it going. And what I love doing is, when I grocery shop and I have all of my groceries sitting on my counter, I make sure to chop and wash everything before I even put it back in that fridge. Because once I put it in the fridge, I forget about it, or I forget to use it, or I decide not to use it. So my biggest tip, what I do is, when I am taking everything out of the grocery bags and they're sitting on my counter right here, I am taking the time to wash and cut everything right then and there, okay? Before it even enters my fridge. So if you're grocery shopping on Saturday or Sunday, before you put anything away, wash it, chop it up, put it in a container so that you will actually eat this. You guys, cucumber would usually sit at the back of my fridge door and I would forget to eat it, and then it would go to waste, right? So you guys can go get these little Ziploc plastic containers. I have so many of them. We have like a whole cupboard full of them, because I use these so much for my meal prep and my meal containers, to chop everything up, wash it up, and put it in a container, okay? So I'm going to walk you guys through a little bit of what I do to meal prep. I don't do a whole lot, to be honest, but the biggest thing that I do is I always prepare all of my food ahead of time, cut it up and chop it up and wash it up first, okay? So first thing is my veggies, obviously. So I'm cutting up more of my cucumbers to put in this. And also too, we also think of, before I get into showing you, I think we think of meal prep as we have to put it in those containers and pre-cook everything a week ahead of time, okay? That works for some people, and that is great. Like, if you are the one that wants to have all of the those whole entire meal, they're like black containers. You can buy them on Amazon. You can go get them at the grocery store, and have your chicken, your broccoli, or whatever, everything portioned out and put in a container. That is awesome. You can do that if that works for you. If you work full time and you're busy throughout the day and you don't have time to make your lunches every single day, and you don't want to spend the mornings doing that, do that. Like, go ahead and plan a whole entire week's worth of lunches and put in containers. That is awesome. I am home, so I don't do it that way, and I didn't do that when I worked full time, but if that's what works for you, then go do that. Really, meal prepping is whatever you can do today to get prepared for the week. So if that's going to set you up for success for lunches, then you can do that, and you can cook everything ahead of time, including your chicken, okay? I I like to chop up everything for my dinner so that it's ready to go. So when I am on Monday night, when my husband's, on his way home, I'm getting dinner ready. The only thing I need to do is pull out my veggies that are already chopped up, pull out my protein, cook my protein, and then throw everything together and bake it or cook it however it's cooked, okay? So you do whatever you can do in an hour to 2 hours on your Sunday to prep for the week ahead. So all of my veggies are washed and cut up just like I was sharing. I love buying a lot of pre-cut things. So Costco, you guys, is an awesome place to go get pre-cut veggies. We get all of our broccoli pre-cut already. You can buy a huge bag of it for not very much. We buy these, there's 2 of these bags of these carrots, and they're all organic, cut and peeled baby carrots. So you guys, again, I'm going to put them in a container because it makes it easy to grab and you don't forget about it. And you have all these perfect little containers sitting in your fridge ready to go that your kids can even grab and eat, right? Like my kids love baby carrots. We have, let me grab. So if I am feeling snacky lately, this has been my go-to snack, is this bitchin' sauce from Costco. So clean. It's a Chipotle almond dip. Super clean. It's basically made of lemon juice, vinegar, tomatoes, garlic, soybeans, sunflower seeds, like super clean ingredient. We use, if you're feeling snacky and you want a snack to stay on track, this plus this is so good. My kids love this too, my husband. But again, here we go. I've got my veggies. So everything's gonna be, look, got all of my, so we usually make a really good broccoli chicken dish. So I've been cutting, so again, Costco, you can get a huge bag of broccoli already pre-cut. So just throwing it into this container so that I have all of my veggies ready to go, okay? And anytime I feel snacky, I can grab some of these. My kids love these too, so just an awesome way. Okay, so my protein for the week, that is the one thing that I probably cook ahead of time at all times. Every Monday night, I shared with you guys when I was meal planning that I make crock pot chicken, you guys. This is a honey garlic, look at this. It smells so good. I did this yesterday, so I cooked it for a few hours, then shredded it up, stuck it back in, let it soak in the, it's just honey. It's literally honey and low sodium soy sauce. So good. So this is chicken for the rest of the week, you guys. If we want to make tacos, I've already got my chicken cut up. All I have to do is preheat it or reheat it. We could make tacos. We could make, I put this on my salads for the week, you guys. This is literally the chicken that I'm going to use for the entire week for protein. It is already cooked, ready to go, and it tastes so good because it was in the crock pot and it's shredded and ready to go for the week. So I do this every single week to have pre-cut chicken. I know Costco does a really good job. Their rotisserie chickens are really, really yummy too. And you can buy them already shredded and in a little thing. That is convenient, so that you don't have to cook your chicken for the week. But that is what I do every single week, have it ready to go. The other thing that I have been loving, you guys, is these Costco chopped salad kits. Seriously, they are very clean. I can get several salads out of this. So when I worked full time, this is what I used all the time. I would take to work. I would take a bag of this. The salad's already cut up. It's a lot cheaper than going and buying salads if you're like ordering food to your office. But it's got a clean dressing. It's got a little bit of cheese. Add a little bit of chicken to this, you guys. It's seriously so good. This is my favorite salad kit. This is probably what I have every single week. I throw some of this chicken on top of it. Bam, ready to go. It's literally a lunch in like 2 to 3 minutes. There's no reason why you guys can't stay on track if you guys have 2 to 3 minutes to put together that. The other thing that I love is I already love buying this organic salad. It's already, you know, it's good for you. It's got your good greens, and it's so easy to just throw in a bowl. And again, add a bunch of your chopped. Again, I have all of my veggies chopped up, so I'll throw carrots on top of it. I'll throw some artichoke on top. I'll throw cucumbers, chicken. I have some sunflower seeds. Like I literally just pull out all of my veggies from my fridge that's chopped up and ready to go, throw it in a tossed salad, and those are my lunches for the week, or I use the kits. Okay, so the other thing you guys can do is I love buying, you can buy a lot of these on Amazon. Again, once you wash all of your veggies or fruits, I had all of my berries, my strawberries in these when I need to go pick up some more strawberries, but these are awesome, you guys. The kids literally like chop up all your strawberries, put them in here. If you are one where your kids are just constantly eating, I feel like I'm always trying to make new meals for my kids. Having already cut up fruits and veggies for your kids washed and ready to go makes it so easy and convenient where they can literally, my kids pull the stool to the fridge, I'm sure yours do too, and reach into the fridge and grab their own little snacks. So I try to at least at all times have kids snacks on hand so that I am not in the kitchen 24/7. Again, especially when they were home doing virtual school, and I know this summer will be big too. Always having fresh things that they can access. And sometimes what I'll do too is I will blueberries or strawberries, if it's not in here, I'll make little baggies and I'll put a good amount in, so in case you don't want them to eat this entire thing right away, right? Because they will. Get little baggies and you can fill this full of fruit so that they can just reach into the fridge, grab themselves some fruit baggies and have some easy to access fruit baggies full of fruit. Take it outside. That is always awesome. And I know there's some good recipes for summer where you can like freeze the fruit and make some really yummy, healthy popsicles. You guys, seriously, Pinterest is the best for that kind of stuff, for kid ideas, for snacks. Beach bars is another really good one. So I have these on hand at all time for me and the kids. My kids sometimes have to tell them to stop eating these. But having some really healthy, good protein bars, we have these on hand that we can get you guys. They're 10 grams of protein, 4 grams of fiber, so super good, delicious. They have chocolate and peanut butter. My kids love those. And again, having these kind of bins on hands for your kids. So see, look, they can access this at any time. It's in our pantry, so if they need a snack, a healthy snack, you know, I usually always have these like little smart popcorn, Annie's. Of course, there's regular potato chips too, but because we use this for their lunches. But having bins is huge when it comes to organizing and keeping everything at your kids' reach, okay? But other than that, you know, today is just about cutting veggies up. My husband loves bell peppers too, so I've got a bunch of bell peppers I'm going to be cutting up and throwing it in a little Tupperware thing. These are my life, you guys. My whole fridge is like Tupperware stacked, but it makes it so much easier. If you guys do not wash and cut up your veggies ahead of time, tell me if you do this too, but usually they go to waste and I end up not eating them because I don't have the energy throughout the week to do it, and you feel so good and organized when you do this and have them ready to go. And the only thing that I truly do cook ahead of time is my chicken, to have it ready to go, shredded chicken, so I can throw it on salads, throw it in different, you know, whatever our dinners are for the week. If I'm doing the taco bake, the spaghetti squash, I'll probably cook that night and then throw in the chicken or whatever protein source that I'm going to use. But Costco is awesome for a lot of things that are already pre-cut, large quantities. They'll save you money in the long run. Seriously, we just went and bought a bunch of chicken and turkey meat already frozen. So it's in the fridge, ready to go, whenever I need it at all times. Okay. So hopefully this helped you guys. I only spend about an hour or 2 hours in the kitchen, seriously, on Sundays. And I do it right as soon as I get all my groceries. I have them laid out. I cut them up ready to before I even put them back in my fridge, so that it's done and it's out of the way. And I feel good and I feel accomplished and successful, and I'm ready to go for the week. My lunches don't take long to make. I've also been doing some, or I keep saying I'm going to do some egg cups. So, you know, if scrambled eggs, you don't have time to cook scrambled eggs every morning, because eggs is my favorite breakfast. Making egg cups ahead of time. You could totally do that on a Sunday where you have them prepped and ready to go. So the only thing you have to do is pull them out of the fridge. When I worked full time, I did hard-boiled eggs a lot. So I pre-cooked all of my hard-boiled eggs for the week so that they were in little baggies. Again, I use these little baggies to put 2 eggs in, or three to 2 eggs in, and then I would put them in these baggies. And literally I had like a whole section of the fridge of my ready to go lunches and breakfasts for my work. Since I got to work so early, I ate at work. So I would do eggs, and then I would have same thing. I would put blueberries and mixed red raspberries in these bags. So all I had to do was pick up the 2 for the day, and then I would put it in my lunch pail and take it to work. And then obviously I had the pre-chopped salads for lunch. Were awesome. Easy to have salads at work. But you guys, that's really, really all that it takes. You know, if you are one that wants to ahead of time, I know we have a lot of girls in our groups who do put together the cooked chicken, broccoli, you know, like the entire lunch in a little container. That is awesome. When I have leftovers, you guys, I make huge batches of dinners. I will take leftovers of lunch, put them in a little container and take it to work. So leftovers were awesome for lunches the next day. But meal prepping is truly doing whatever you can today for an hour or 2 to get it out of the way for the week, okay? So what's going to set you up for success for this week? If you have a busy week ahead of you, maybe you have late nights at work, maybe your kids have soccer on Wednesday night, what can you do today to make sure that dinner is ready to go when you walk in that door, and the only thing you have to do is put it in the oven, okay? So if you are that busy and you're not home and in time to be able to prep that, could you make that taco bake ahead of time? You know, you could have it already in your in the what do you call it? The dish, so that the only thing you have to do is throw it in the oven and cook it, and dinner's ready in 20 minutes, okay? Frozen dinners are awesome where you can freeze them and pull them out. Soups I know are really good. I am not a big soup person, so I do not do, and I am not a big freezer person, but again, like, you have to do what works best for you and what makes it most convenient for you, so that if you are a busy on the go person that doesn't have time for these things, what can you do today to make your life easier? And I promise you, your family will be really thankful for these healthy, yummy dinners that you're preparing and on top of it. And you'll feel like you're kicking ass in the game because of you taking care of yourself and doing those things today, okay? So that is all I am doing today. Hopefully you guys have been able to take so much information from here. Please, if you guys have any further questions or need help with anything, please ask below in the comments. You guys can always ask questions. That's what this group is here. We want to make sure all of your questions are answered. If there was something that really clicked for you, like, we'd love to hear that too. And also, we are doing an awesome drawing, you guys. So go over, we would love to see your meal plans. We want to hold, this group is for accountability, okay? I need these groups. We host monthly accountability groups. So I need these groups every single month to make sure that I am showing up, that I am making a meal plan, that I am meal prepping. And those are the things that we share in our monthly groups, that we're going to be sharing here later today. But you guys, this is your accountability, okay? This is your Sunday. Take action to go put together your meal plan if you haven't. If you have, go share it. We did a post yesterday, that we're going to be giving away some fun gifts and drawings, okay? So go share that you got your meal plan. If you have some friends in this group, go tag them in there to give them that accountability. And also, it's an awesome place to be able to get other inspiration from other people, because I know Ashley and I have shared so much in this group already. We've shared a lot of recipes. We've shared Pinterest boards. We've shared tips. So if you guys have good recipes that you enjoy, that you help set you up for success and that your family enjoys, because again, it's all about finding out not just what you like, but what your family likes too, okay? Get creative with your meal plans. Get tips from them. Get advice what they want. What kind of snacks do your kids want? My daughter loves carrots, so I always have baby carrots on hand because it's a veggie that she will eat. Same with tomato cherries, you know. My kids love red raspberries. We love smoothies, so we always have the frozen fruits on hand. But ask your family what they want to, you know. This lifestyle is truly, it takes the entire family, it takes the entire household to follow this plan and follow it along with you. So make sure you're getting their input too and asking them what they want. Because you might be able to find something that they really enjoy that's actually cleaner version that you can start incorporating into your weekly meals, okay? So go get those Pinterest boards. We'd love for you guys to even share your Pinterest board if you guys have a Pinterest board of healthy recipes that you and your family enjoys. This group is seriously for you guys to share, to share what you guys have too. So don't feel like you guys can't. And I know we'll probably get some great ideas from you guys as well, okay? So hopefully you guys are all having an incredible Sunday. We've got some more exciting news for you guys here later today, so stay tuned for that. We're going to share with you exactly how you guys can join us in our next group that we have starting here soon. So if you're loving this group, if you're loving the accountability, if you're loving all the tips and tricks that you're getting from this group, we're going to be sharing some more with you guys here very, very soon, okay? So hopefully you guys are all having a great Sunday, and make sure to check back to the group. Make sure to share your meal plan so that we can do some fun drawings for you guys, okay? All right, bye guys.